beginning stage to get the sense of compas, I think three things you can do to improve your compas is practicing your rhythm, with tapping your foot, so you know where the accents where you are. Number two is you can practice palmas. That's very important. Okay, and then number three, I know right now we're in the pandemic and there's probably no dance classes around, but I recommend you to go to the dance class if you can, and then try to practice with a dance class. I think most of us do that. I mean, I did definitely, like, first year or so. I went to dance classes and then practice and then to hold the compass, you know. And then a few months later, I went to Spain, and so same thing in Spain. I go to dance classes and then practice in the class. Okay, so but practice palmas, you know. So in the beginners, it's okay. You can just get used to um, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I just did three different variations, but depending on the phrase, you can do your switch so you understand. Okay, but that's for only for beginners. For intermediate, you have to cover all the basic standard phrases and be able to tap your foot. Like any phrase you hear it, you have to know it. When you hear a phrase of twos or threes, you should be able to recognize them, what kind of rhythm they are. I said this earlier. If you're not sure where you are, you have a problem with the compass, and then you're playing difficult piece, and then I see this all the time. They play along with their favorite artists. They're in the background. Can you do that by yourself with a metronome and stay in compass perfectly, or the compass track at least? But I would say if you get lost with the metronome, just plain metronome, that means you didn't build a sense of compass yet, and you're not sure. You're shaky in the compass, and then when you learn these advanced level stuff, the dangerous thing is you might hear it wrong. Even you learn the phrase properly, you did all the notes, all the timing is correct, you can still hear it wrong. So if that happens, your compass is basically messed up. Highly recommend to practice tapping your foot. And then for intermediate students, figure out every falseta you're doing, make sure you tap. To sing all the rhythm you're playing, sing it with you're just tapping your foot. Ta 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 ti ta tan ta 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 ti ta tan tiki 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 ti ta tan. Stuff like that. Any falsetto you're playing, you have to be able to sing it, tap your foot, and then even do the palmas. For example, if I play that, stuff like that, by hearing this, if you can't tell where I started and where I ended, then you have to go back to the beginning level and do this all over again. Okay, but if you know where I'm at exactly, then you have to practice with the palmas. Taka taka tan 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 taka ta tan. Okay, so I'm starting at the end of the medio. Tun taka tan, tun taka tan. Taka taka tan 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 taka ta tan taka taka tan 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 tan. Okay, stuff like that. Be able to basically you have to be able to sing everything you're playing. If you cannot sing in the rhythm and feel it, that means you're shaking the compass, or you're not maybe fully understanding. Okay, and you don't have to be a great singer to do this. I mean, I just proved to you I'm probably worst singer, on this earth, probably. So But it's okay. You don't have to be able to sing the notes properly, or you are out of tune. It's okay. Just be able to sing in the rhythm. Taka taka tan 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 taka ta tan. Any falseta. This is actually for intermediate and advanced students too. Be able to do the more proper palmas. You know. Taka tan pa bang. Asa toma bang. Taka tan pa. Taka tan pa. Practice your palmas, because that nuance, it shows when you play your compas. If somebody doesn't know the thing is, in the flamenco guitar world, flamenco world, you have to know the palmas. You have to know exactly how palmas should go and how they should sound, and then they go together with your rhythm. You have to take it as one complete set. You cannot be just playing guitar and not knowing palmas. Okay, so both are very important. Intermediate students sing exactly takan pin tan tan tun taka tan taka pa tun taka tan 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 taka dika tan pa pa pranta chikinti pa 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 taka ta tun pa pa pa. Just be able to sing. Don't sing the falsetto, kind of in the rhythm and kind of sing it. No, you have to sing every melody, every part of your falsetto, every note. You have to know it in exactly where it is in the rhythm. This is just so you get solid. You build a solid sense of compas, so you can improvise. If you make a mistake, you don't have to go out of compas. When you're performing or playing, we make mistake. I made so many mistakes performing, all the time. But the thing is, when I make mistake, I'm still in compas. That's important, and it's actually good ear training too. And then when you transcribe somebody's solo, or if you try to accompany dancer and match her footwork or the llamada or something like that, doing this skill, then you can, what you sing, you're going to be able to play. So if we do this in the rehearsal all the time. They dancers sing to me and go, okay, ta 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 pa. Later I put the music or I put the chords, stuff like that. It's a very important skill. Important because you develop your sense of compas, and your ear gets better, so that you can play with more confidence, for one thing, and you feel the music stronger. You have stronger bond to the music, so it gives you that much more joy to play. I remember those days that my compas was shaky, like 25 years ago, when I switched back to flamenco. What I did was make sure I understand where these notes falls into the where, and then I tap my foot and make sure I can feed it. I practice until everything I learned back then, I practice until I can feed it and I understand it, so that I'm more solid in the compas. So you're going to enjoy more, 10 times more, and you're going to transcribe or learn falsetto a lot faster this way. Next, another video, probably. But I can tell you, you have to practice syncopation, a lot of syncopation, okay? So that means you have to practice palmas in contra, for example. You have to be able to do straight contra without using downbeat, Okay, you have to be able to do a straight contratempo without any issue, okay? If you're struggling to do that, then you have to practice slow and make sure be able to do that. It's important. And then if you build a sense of the syncopation, a counter time like that, and then because advanced stuff we play a lot of counter time. We do a lot of counter time with the downstroke, strong. We do this kind of stuff, right? So that you have to have stronger sense of the counter time inside you. Okay, so to do that, best way is practicing palmas and then do same exercise. Instead of doing upbeat for upstroke, you do the upbeat with the downstroke. Stuff like that. So this is like I'm doing straight contra. Downstroke is upbeat, and then I'm doing next upstroke with upbeat. Stuff like that. Okay. Anyways, well, thank you for watching, and please subscribe my channel. Also follow me in the Instagram if you're interested in tabs, backing tracks, compas. Patreon.com/JoseTanaka. Most of the tabs from YouTube videos are there. That'll help me to cover this cost of making videos since I'm not gigging. So I greatly appreciate it if you can support me. Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.